Welcome back to episode 2 of Online Money, where today we're going to be talking about funnels. At the end of the day, a funnel is a path that takes people from watching your content to buying from you. And the truth of the matter is, if you don't control the path, you just simply don't control the revenue. Guys, as always in this series, I have a free resource down below that has the mural board that I created that shows you exactly the funnel that I would create if you're just starting out. It would always be that first funnel, and that's the funnel that we're going to talk about today. And by the way, guys, if you're new here, my name is James Hernandez. I'm CEO of a online coaching business that does just a little bit under $1 million a year in cash collected. This series is specifically for people who are wanting to start making money online, running their own offer or info product. And this is going to walk you A through Z through everything that you need to know, starting with the last episode, which was content. Today we're talking about funnels. Next, we're going to talk about offer creation. Then we're going to talk about sales. Then we're going to talk about LTV and actually fulfilling the product that you're selling. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. Again, the next series will be linked down below as well as the next video you should watch, and my Instagram, just in case you want to connect with me there. So let's talk about this real quick. What is a funnel and what does it actually do here? All a funnel is it takes the attention that was captured from all your content that we talked about in the last video, and it converts it into sales. At the end of the day, if someone who's watching your content, they don't know what to do next, then you don't have a funnel. Think about a funnel as a way to be able to capture everyone's attention, put it into your ecosystem so you can sell them. If someone just watches your content and they don't know what to do after they consume your content, then you're purely just creating content for the reason of creating content, which for some people that may be important, but if you're here right now, I'm assuming you want to make money online. And we already talked about why you have to have a specific niche of a content, and this is specifically why. Because you don't want the wrong person falling into this system right here. A very key principle is all these things separate don't make money. Like funnels don't make the money. What it does is it prevents from leaking attention to escape. So you want to create a funnel that is very tight, very simple, especially if you're someone who's just beginning. We don't want to do all these crazy AI automations and mini chat and Zapier stuff. Not yet. We'll get there. We're talking about if you're just getting started, you're low on budget, but you need to find a way to capture attention. That's exactly what we're going to go through right now. Here's the beginner funnel that we're going to walk through today. Very simple. It goes from short form content to YouTube to a DM to a call. As simple as that. That's going to be how everything's going to stem from. It's either going to stem from short form or it's going to stem from maybe someone stumbling across your YouTube channel to linking them to a VSL style YouTube video, which I'll break down in a second, which the call to action at this point in your career would be to DM you on Instagram with your Instagram link there. And then from Instagram, qualifying in the DMs to either selling right there or booking a call. And I'm gonna break this down for you very simply here. And the reason why this is so simple, guys, is that if you can't make money from a simple funnel, complexity won't save you. I've seen this time and time again. I've experienced this in my own personal business that I'm running with my partner Alexis, where we try to add all these complex things and all these automations and new ideas and new things, and it just mucks up the water. And at the end of the day, it just becomes less profitable than what actually works. That's what I'm gonna walk you guys through here today. I'm gonna share my screen here in a second, and I want to actually give you guys a visual here, and this visual is linked down below as well, just in case you wanted to get your own eyes on it as well. Here's the funnel right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is your first funnel. This is exactly what you should build. And again, this is linked down below as well. Feel free to download it and take it so you can run it in your own business. So we're going to be grabbing attention from your short form content, reels, shorts, and then also your value add YouTube video. So they could be coming from either one of these depending on which one you're prioritizing. If you're following my advice, I'd recommend prioritizing YouTube first. The main idea of both these things is to get discovered. This is the very top of the funnel, if you want to call it. Let's say this is a cone on its side. This is the widest end here, all the way down to the sale, which is the most tight end. Here, you're capturing as many people as possible. That's the only reason why you post short form. That's the only reason why you post value add YouTube videos, is to capture attention and to build trust. And if you're doing this the right way, you're capturing the right attention. You're not optimizing for views, you're optimizing for the right client avatar to actually click on your stuff. Neither one of these should have any like hard pitching, any trying to sell or anything like that. The only reason why you'd post these things right here would be to get eyeballs on your content and start building trust so you can funnel people down to the next step. Let's walk through this real quick here. On your short form, the only call to action that you should either say or have in the bio is full breakdown on YouTube. Sometimes if you look at some of my videos, I have full training on my latest YouTube video, link in bio. If you are doing what I'm telling you to do and you're snipping up your YouTube videos to put them on Instagram, because we should all be prioritizing YouTube. And if someone comes from YouTube video, the call to action should just be, if this resonates with you, watch the next video linked below, which we're going to be linking to a YouTube ESL video, which is going to be very, very important, very specific. A couple questions that people have for me is, with your short form content, you're not always going to be just snipping up this VSL YouTube video that we're going to call it. And that's right, but the call to action should always stay the same. Full breakdown on YouTube. If you're sticking to your right niche, you're sticking to your specific stuff, no matter what you're posting here, it should be covered in your VSL, which is something that I cover with a few more of my in-depth clients, is actually scripting out that VSL strategy. 90% of the time, you're going to be routing people to this VSL. Now, if you're creating short form content and it's not that, then you can always just say, hey, full breakdown on my YouTube channel, and then just have your YouTube channel or this video linked in bio. I would mostly recommend having this very core specific YouTube video in your bio. It does kind of depend though on how far down this process you are and what your specific goals are. Now, as far as your YouTube videos, you want to think about this as linking YouTube videos together to create like a chain of watch time. We've talked about this before in the content video. What YouTube optimizes for is session watch time. So what that means is, if you have something like a book a call link in your YouTube video, and every single YouTube video is saying book a call, if you're doing the call to action in the beginning of the video, which you should be, and people are actually clicking on that link and going to book a call, well, what's happening now? Now they're leaving your YouTube, and YouTube's tracking that in the algorithm, and they're going to another website. So what that happens then is you don't get your content pushed out as much, because it's showing that it has a small session watch time. So what you want to do is you want to link a couple YouTube videos together. Again, with the call to action, if this resonates with you, watch the next video linked below, and then have 2 to 3 videos linked before you hit the actual VSL. If you're just starting, just start linking things to the VSL. That's what's most important, is getting them to this video right here. So remember, the first part of the YouTube strategy here, as far as the top of funnel, is to just be discovered and add value. Start getting people to trust you, believe you. Create videos here that aren't just fluff. Like, you want to actually start to create videos here that people can take, use, and that are actually seeing some results from, whether it's something as small as content creation, or maybe if you're a fitness coach, your meal plan, your workout, stuff like that. Like, you want it to be usable and tangible, where they can actually get some results from it. So that way they can start building the trust with you, so that way they want to watch more of your content. Then you can add another video in there in the second part of the chain, which is like a nurture video, which is more about like your story, builds trust, explains like why you are in the position you're in now, and then finally you get them to the actual core video, which is the VSL video. That's typically like how I do it if you want to link it 3 videos long, like a discovery video, a nurture video, then the VSL. But again, if you're just starting, just create content, knock out this VSL video as soon as possible, and just start linking videos to it. This is going to be the video that should be in your bio. This is going to be the video that should be pinned on your YouTube. You want the most amount of people to watch this video, because what happens here in this core VSL video is this is going to break down every single objection and psychologically walk your client through to the perspective that you're the #1 person in the space. You're going to give them insight. This is actually going to be value packed as well. This isn't just going to be like sales fluff. This is going to be actually value packed training, and you're going to break down like why other things don't work and why your model works the best. And again, guys, this should be 20 to 40 minutes. If someone watches this entire video, they're highly, highly, highly likely to buy from you, because they're in that buying state. Now, I'll add this right here, which is another top of funnel. This is the Instagram stories section here. The only reason why you post on Instagram stories is to nurture and build trust. There really shouldn't be any heavy call to actions here in Instagram stories, unless, again, you're routing them back to this YouTube video. But I like to keep Instagram stories just as like nurturing and build trust, which means posting the real stuff, the insider tips, your real life, the struggles, things like that. And then you just continue pushing them to either the DMs to qualify them, or you send them the YouTube video. Again, on this VSL video, I know I'm kind of jumping around all over the place, guys. That's why I gave this to you. I'd recommend you take this transcript, take this image, upload it to ChatGPT, ask it to help create you a strategy like this for your specific niche as well. But in this YouTube core video here with this VSL, it's 20 to 40 minutes. The only call to action we're gonna have here at this point, because we're not gonna have websites, we're not gonna have landing pages and all this stuff built out yet. It's just gonna be DM me ready on Instagram. And that's gonna let you know that this person has came from this video and is ready to buy. I want to take 2 seconds here to quickly level with you. This is not a strategy that happens overnight. This is not a strategy that even really happens in 30 days. This has to be paired with cold outreach. Now, I talk to people all the time and they're like, well, I don't want to do cold outreach. Well, you're not going to have a business because you have to do some sort of cold outreach or warm outreach. So outreaching to people who already follow you, already like you, already know you, already trust you. You have to do some outreach to begin with to get off your feet. This is a longer term play. And when you are outreaching, what you should do is you should be funneling people to your VSL video. You should be funneling people to your YouTube channel so that way they can watch more of your content, consume more of your stuff. And then from there, they get in the funnel. What you need to be doing with outreach is you need to be grabbing people and throwing them in this funnel. Again, if you're not doing cold outreach, this won't ever work. You won't be in business long enough to have this work. I would say, and it really varies, guys. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that it works the same for every single person. It really does vary. But I would say you need to be prepared to have this go at least 30 to 90 days of pumping people through this before you really start to get the DM call to action messages. So let me go back to here. I wanted to just level with you guys and be honest with you. But if you do this and you stick to this for a long time, it will work. Don't take my word for it. I know at this point, it's a new year. It's 2026. Don't take my word for it either. Go and look at people. Go look at your biggest influencers. Go look at the people you like to watch. Anyone who knows what they're doing is following this strategy now. And if they're not, they're burning money. So remember, we're posting short form and value add YouTube videos with a call to action to the VSL. We're posting stories to nurture people where we're driving them into our DMs. Now, once we get to the Instagram DMs, the only job here is to qualify people. You're gonna ask them specific questions, figure out if they make sense. If they do, you book a call. If they're not ready yet, let's say that they're warming up to you, they need more time, that's when we throw in a lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet should not be used as a crutch. It should be used as a fallback when you need to send someone a little extra sauce for them to trust you. That's when you do the lead magnet. Best case scenario, I wouldn't expect anyone without a huge following or more importantly, a ton of authority to be able to do this, but you could close in the DMs as well. It's just a path that you could take. When you're first starting off, I really wouldn't recommend it because we need to prioritize cash flow, and booking a call and hopping on a sales call is going to be the number one way you're going to close. If for whatever reason you're super niche, you've done everything I'm telling you to do very well, you've been posting the right content, you've been building the right kind of audience, in that situation, you will have the authority to be able to close people in the DMs, depending on the ticket offer, which we'll talk about in the next video, which is offer creation. So these are the 3 paths this would take. Again, book the call, not ready, lead magnet, or close in the DM. So when we get to the call, they're either closed, yippee, sale, money made, or they didn't close, in which case you send them a lead magnet again. And you continue to nurture them on Instagram and on YouTube by sending them stuff in the DMs. You can have a follow-up process, a spreadsheet that has some notes on it so you know when to follow up with people. And then all you do here is you nurture and you build trust, and then you repeat this cycle again, qualify them again, get them on a call, and you close them. This is really the simplest funnel you guys could do. There's no other reason to try anything else to begin with. What you need to be optimizing for right now is cash flow. Once you get to the point where you're bringing in sales consistently doing this funnel, you can add steps, you can add automations, you can add landing pages, but the structure of this realistically should not change until you're making maybe 100K profit a month. There's just no reason to add more expenses to things, guys. Take it from me, trust me. I've made a lot of money in this coaching space, and I've spent a lot of money that I didn't need to spend on bullshit because I thought that it would make me more profitable when it really didn't. I want you to focus on doing the stuff that works. Remember, creating the right content, building the right audience. Then we're gonna go to this step where we're gonna create the funnel. I'm gonna pull it up one more time so we can walk through it all together again. Remember, this is down in the description below as well as the next video. Short form content and value add YouTube videos with a call to action. If this resonates to you, watch the next video on the short form call to action for breakdown on YouTube. We have the VSL in your bio. We have the VSL as a chained video, and we have the VSL as your pinned video on YouTube. While you break everything down in this VSL, you break down why your business method's the best, why you do it the best, why it makes the most sense to go with you. With the call to action, DM me ready on Instagram where they get to your Instagram DMs. We also have Instagram stories where you nurture and build trust, leading them to your Instagram DMs. Where here we qualify them. If they make sense, we book a call with them. If they don't make sense, we send them a lead magnet. If they really make sense and we have a lot of authority built up, we go ahead and close them. Now on the call, we either close them or they don't close. We send them a lead magnet. Now, when we send people the lead magnet, we nurture and build trust with them, we go back through the system, we qualify them again, we call them, and we close them. It's as simple as that. Remember, you have to add outbound on top of this. You have to add content creation on top of this to be able to continuously push people through this funnel. As you grow bigger, trust, it will be easier. You will capture more people in your funnel without having to do the legwork. But we're talking about first 30 to 90 days, you're going to have to wear a lot of hats. You're going to have to do outreach. You're going to have to create content. You're going to have to manually put people in this funnel. And if you do that, and if you stick to this for 90 days and you create a killer offer, you will be making money online running your own offer. That is a freaking promise. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you got value out of it. This board that I created is down in the description below. It's free, download it. No fucking information done. It's my gift to you for hanging out with me for the last couple minutes. It's simple, not easy. It's not easy to stick to. It's simple in theory, more difficult in practice. But if you do stick to this, you will become highly profitable by doing it the right way and creating the right audience and capturing the right people. This is episode 2, which is all about your first funnel. Next episode, we're going to break it down the offer. So we're going to be talking about what offer price you should be at, what you should be offering people one-on-one, just a community, a course, done for you, done with you, what you should be offering, kind of depending on where you want to be. And then we're going to talk about sales, we'll talk about fulfillment, and then we'll talk about lifetime value and ascending people deeper into your ecosystem. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to go ahead and watch the next one down in the description below, and I'll see you soon. Peace.